Everyone having a great time thus far?
Yeah.
Thus far? Come on, give me some. I need it! You know, I like to think that I kind of come up with the most, weirdest comedy with the most mundane tasks. I mean, I'm cutting tile one day, and I don't know if has anyone ever cut tile before? Yeah, it's easy to cut through with a tile saw, but if you're drilling a hole through it, with the improper tools, it's just like the most horrible thing. It takes an hour, and then you're like, and then you finally get through it. You're like, oh. But then again, my mind immediately goes to, could you imagine if there was such a thing as a glory hole consultant? Somebody that actually that's the guy to go to if you want to install it in your house, and or maybe in a gay bar, right? And I already came up with that. His name's Hans. Hi, I'm Hans Julio, glory hole specialist. Bro, and then there's graphic behind me. Hans Julio, glory hole specialist. You're not going to do that with the glory hole now, are you? Lights! Alright, anyways. You're not going to do that with the glory hole now, are you? Well, what do you suggest? Oh, I don't know, maybe put some fucking fluff around this thing, maybe make a wider diameter. Maybe Jerry rig a jizz slide down this way made of ice. You're hired. I'm hired. Come on, Julio. Right? And then that'll be a freaking show on TLC not too long. And then eventually you'll probably see a mashup show where just what not to wear glory hole edition. You're not going to wear that to enjoy the glory hole move now, are you? You're going to get G's all over your Versace bras. Fashion no-no. Like that's graphics, right? And I don't even see why they call it a glory hole in the first place. I mean, there's nothing glorious about being on the receiving end of that. I mean, unless you're Matthew Broderick from Glory. No longer shall we goggle the balls of bigotry, and no longer shall we swallow the cum of injustice. We shall prevail, one nation, under God. And immediately after that speech, the biggest fucking black cock you've ever seen in your life just fucking rolls out of that glory hole like a goddamn glory hole. Like a garden hose, right? My Jesus. That's the biggest black cock I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of big black penises. Now replace that with a Confederate soldier. Holy shit! That's the biggest black cock I've ever seen in my life! I'm not putting that on. Oh, I tried to bite down on it, but I rubbed all my teeth. But isn't that the perfect metaphor for racism can suck it? Now replace that black cock with the biggest native Canadian guy you can ever find, and then get Stephen Harper right there, just in the glory hole booth. It's make reparations to our people, right? Just we'll pay actual taxes and also freaking pay the same amount of gas. And he's sitting there holding the dick. He's fucking questioning in his mind. He's freeze frame. Stephen Harper. He's just not ready. I like to think that I'm an environmentalist. I'm a bit of an environmentalist, I mean, how many people in this room right now have a flat screen TV, right? You guys, does everyone here have a flat screen TV? Yeah. Not me. I have one of those fucking old box TVs that I carried around with me for the last fucking 3 years. It's 32 inches, and I don't want to fucking throw it away, so I still use it. But then I fucking think to myself, what can we do with these televisions that are getting thrown in the fucking landfill? And then it occurred to me, why don't we just take the guts out of them and repurpose them and make dioramas? Right? Personalized diorama. Let's say you wanted me to make you a diorama. I'd make you one. Personalized to you, right? And obviously I've actually got this business on the go. So what I've done was, there's going to be some weird requests. I got one from this pimp. His name was Philadelphia St. Louis. And he's from Detroit. And he's like, "Ha! My name is Philadelphia St. Louis, and I want you to pick me in a diorama, pin slapping my favorite bitch." I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. Like, I'm not really big on violence. I'll pay you $3,000. Sold to the guy who likes to smack a bitch. That was fucking. I practiced that for a month. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much for that. Right? You know. Anyway, so I mean, I like, you know, I've been down on my luck a couple, you know, maybe a few times in my life. Right? You know. I don't think that I don't take it as a personal affront. Let's just say you offered me, like, you know, like what you're wearing right now. I'd be like, okay, fucking thank you. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's because I'm fucking poor, right? It's because I'm poor? No, that's why you're, you know, no. It's like some of the fairer sex might do. Like if I buy a treadmill and I say, maybe we could probably ride it together. Oh, it's because you think I'm fucking fat, right? It's like, no, I think we could ride it together, right? It's a Bowflex gym. It cost me fucking $1,200. Oh, well, you know, you could have spent that money on maybe some diamonds for me or something. Well, okay. Well, that fucking threw me off guard right off the bat. And then I said, well, maybe if you get on that treadmill, I'll probably buy you some diamonds. You gotta want it, women. You know what I mean? If the women could just jump all over our hearts. No. The women can just jump all over our hearts, fucking like, and fucking make us feel like pieces of shit, and then throw it back in our chest and say it's all good. The least we can do is fuck with your future plans, right? You know, what I mean, like, let's just say, like, you know, I get you on the treadmill, and I have to, you know, you ever seen like a carrot in front of a horse, right? You're like, you know, right? You know, the same concept, right? I have the hope diamond in front of her. She's like, you gotta want it. You want this? Needless to say, she dumped me afterwards. Alright, so I guess that's my time. I just told 3 jokes. And follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Thank you very much.
Dylan Connolly. Give me a round.